So on today's video, I'm going to do the review as I ride to work on my Touratech adjustable mirrors. So a few weeks ago, I posted a teaser video that I would be posting a review on these mirrors. I wanted to actually had some time on the bike, take it on trails, and also commute with it, so I could give you guys a much more reliable source of feedback versus versus installing my mirrors and talking about it when it's just on the bike. So I had a comment on my Instagram stating that they didn't like the mirror because it vibrated a lot, and they actually went with double take. As you can see in my mirrors, they're not vibrating that much. They're actually really useful. And again, I guess it goes back to what kind of bike you have. So if you have a single cylinder or a thumper like a KLR, DRZ, XR100 or XR, then yeah, you may have issues with it vibrating just because that's the nature of the bike. But as for my Honda, which is fairly smooth, I can use them, you know. So installation was fairly easy. The thread for my Honda I picked up was M10 by 125, I think, M10 125. Again, these were purchased directly through Touratech. I have no sponsorship or agreement with them. So the cost of the mirrors were $44.95, or just shy under $45, and that's each. So you would have to buy two to swap out your mirrors. The mirrors are, I think, slightly smaller than my OEM mirrors, but not by much. I haven't had any issues with not being able to see vehicles behind me. Compared to the double take mirrors where it uses the ram mount system where you have to adjust the knob to loosen it and then adjust it, this one is, I believe it's done by like a friction and some adjusting points. So as you adjust it, you can't really hear on the video, but I may post a video or a clip of it where I was playing with it. It makes an audible click. So each click is an adjustment point, and then you still have some little bit of play in between. But that play doesn't mean that it's going to work itself loose while you're riding. So right now, even though I adjusted it, it's not working loose. What's nice about this too is you have a couple adjustment points. So I'll show you on the right hand side, there's this Allen bolt that you can tighten if it starts to work itself loose. And also on the mirror itself, on the underneath side, right here, there is a set screw. So that set screw also will tighten up the mirror so that way it doesn't work itself loose. So compared to the double take, I haven't had them personally, but my buddy who rides his Triumph has one on his right side. I think it's his right side. But he has one, and for the price, I think double take, if you get the adventure mirrors, they are $60 each. These are $45. So in reality, if you bought a complete set, you'll save about $30 in cost. So that $30 can go something else towards your bike. I haven't needed to tuck in the mirrors. When I rode up Maple Spring recently, I forgot that I had adjustable mirrors, but I figure in an event of a crash they would just tuck in or fold or kind of give versus the stock mirrors, which would just snap off or break. So if you're in the market for adjustable mirrors and want something that you can actually use without it over vibrating, again, it all depends on your bike. I'm really pleased with my Touratech adjustable mirrors. They do fold 180 degrees, so if you needed to tuck it in, you can. I've had no issues with it. It hasn't worked itself loose. The positions I kept it at or adjusted it to has always stayed. So for a complete set, 90 bucks, and you have a full set of adjustable mirrors. So I hope this review was helpful for you in deciding which, double take or the Touratech. Oh, before I close it out, one thing I do like versus the double take is the double take, since it uses the RAM mount system, you have to adjust the knob. I may have said this already, but you have to loosen the knob to adjust the position. So I don't know if you can do it one-handed. I probably wouldn't, but this one I can adjust this on the fly with just one hand. If you found this useful, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you're currently a subscriber, thank you. And thanks, and stay safe.